Kia ora koutou katoa. My name's Adam, and it gives me great mana that I get to enrich you with the stories of our home, Tāmaki Makaurau Auckland. In the spirit of manaakitanga, we welcome your visitors as our manuhiri, and your manuhiri will get to experience the essence of Tāmaki Makaurau through the people, the land and the stories that shape our rohe. Tāmaki Makaurau is an urban oasis where the sparkling waters of the Waitemata Harbour, Manukau Harbour and Hauraki Gulf meet lush landscapes in a vibrant city. The most popular time to visit Tāmaki Makaurau is from October through to March. However, we're really lucky here that we have a temperate climate, so it's pretty sweet to visit at any time of the year. If your clients wanted to come during the quieter months, April to September is the best time. Tāmaki Makaurau is the largest Polynesian city in the world, and we host a range of cultural, artistic, creative and sporting events, festivals and productions all throughout the year. Tāmaki Makaurau is well connected to the rest of Aotearoa, and most international manuhiri come through Auckland International Airport. Wellington is a 50-minute flight from Auckland, Christchurch is about 1 hour 20 minutes, and Queenstown is 1 hour 45. Heading south of Tāmaki Makaurau is the mighty Waikato, which is home to Hamilton, which is about 1 hour and a half drive south of the city. Keep going, you'll get to the Bay of Plenty, which is home to Tauranga and Mount Maunganui, which is about a 2 hour 45-minute drive, and to the east is the Coromandel Peninsula, which is about a 2 hour drive from Auckland. Heading north of Tāmaki Makaurau, your clients will visit Te Tai Tokerau Northland, home to Whangarei, which is about a 2 hour drive, and the Bay of Islands, which is about 3.5 hours. Northland is home to the largest iwi in Aotearoa, Ngāpuhi. I myself am Ngāpuhi, as my mum is from the Hokianga, which is on the west coast of Northland. Okay, you fellas, it's time for our first stop. We're off to the Viaduct Harbour. Haere mai. The Viaduct is Auckland's entertainment precinct, home to many of our bars, restaurants and cafes. From fine dining to fish and chips, your clients will find it here. Also located in the Viaduct is the New Zealand Maritime Museum, Auckland Whale and Dolphin Safari and Explore NZ, everything within walking distance to each other. Tāmaki Makaurau has a wide range of accommodation options for all types of travellers and budgets, ranging from B&Bs to hostels to luxury hotels like the Park Hyatt right beside me here. Your clients can enjoy all the excitement of the city on their doorstep. Nearby is the Sky City Precinct, home to the Sky Tower, the All Blacks Experience and Weather Workshop Unleashed. So follow me and we're going to go discover some fantasy. Kia ora, Jack.
Hi. How are you?
Good, thanks for having us.
No worries.
So tell us about Weather Workshop Unleashed.
So Weather Workshop Unleashed is a 90-minute guided experience. One of our hosts will take you through a horror, fantasy and sci-fi film set. So you do get to see all of the props, the weapons, costume, set pieces for those films. We're open 7 days a week. We offer all sorts of passes, children, adult and family passes. One of the main comments that we get from guests coming off tours is the amount of detail that they get to see in things. So unless you come through the experience, you don't ever get the chance to be up close and personal with the products. You don't get to, feel the silicone or feel the costumes that are made and all of the different materials that we use. And you don't get to see all of the paintwork and all of that cool stuff unless you come through our experience.
So should we go and have a look?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So Jack, this is clearly a fantastical piece. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so this is one of the set pieces from our second film, which is a fantasy film. The castle itself is 3D printed. All of the water features that you see around are all made out of resin.
So what other additional products have you got?
So on top of the experience, we offer a 1 hour workshop where we teach guests how to make a super gruesome scar or cut or scratch, and we guide you through that. So we give you a brief and then we show you how to make that step by step.
Awesome, it really is outstanding. So thank you so much, it's been great to see you. And so now we're off to one of my favourite spots in Tāmaki Makaurau. So we've made it here to Waitakere in West Auckland at the world famous Piha Beach, Lion Rock behind us, and we're about to have a kōrero with Neil from Time Unlimited Tours. Kia ora, Neil.
Kia ora, Adam.
Nice to see you.
You too.
So tell us about Time Unlimited Tours.
Yeah, our family-owned and operated business is best described as globally awarded, nationally driven, excuse the pun, regionally connected, and most importantly, locally committed. Time Unlimited Tours offers small group, private day tours and private multi-day tours throughout the Auckland region and New Zealand. What makes us unique is that we love to share our everyday. Like Time, we know it's about showcasing the past, present and future so that those we host are provided with a sense of place, if only for a brief time during this day. We love to feature the very best of Auckland and New Zealand in an inclusive, integrated and responsible way, while putting our manuhiri, or valued guests, at the center of their experience. Time Unlimited Tours also strives to place equal importance and respect on both people and places. We play our part in the Tiaki promise, to care for those we host and others we connect with, as well as care for the environment and communities we visit together.
So what's your favourite part of Tāmaki Makaurau?
The whole Auckland region is so diverse that it's hard to choose just one favourite place. Where else can you be standing on a black sand beach on the Tasman Sea and only a few minutes away, walk to a waterfall in a subtropical rainforest? But if that was not enough, a real favourite of ours is to take in the special region from the top of one of the many volcanic peaks with amazing views of Auckland, places which Time Unlimited Tours can take you to.
Thank you so much for having us today. It's been awesome.
Ka kite anō. See you again soon.
And that's us here in Waitakere, West Auckland. So we're about to head off to our next stop, which is Waiheke Island with Fuller's 360. A 35-minute ferry trip from the city is Waiheke Island, Auckland's island of wine. I have a very deep connection to this island. On the Mutu, explore idyllic beaches, taste award-winning wines at spectacular locations, such as Batch Winery, where we are here today. Here at Batch, the winemakers seek to express the uniqueness of the whenua. Art lovers can visit galleries such as Toy Gallery, which features works from 2 local artists, as well as sculpture parks and artist studios. Piritahi Marae, the only marae on Waiheke, is a beautiful example of Māoritanga. If a day trip isn't enough time for your clients, there are plenty of options to stay overnight. But we've got one last stop here on Waiheke. Haere mai, and let's go get some adrenaline. So we've made it here to EcoZip Adventures, and I want to introduce you to my good buddy, Gavin from EcoZip. Kia ora, Gavin.
Kia ora, Adam. Welcome to Waiheke.
Great to see you. Tell us about EcoZip.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. The whole idea behind the business was that we wanted to build some zip lines that are a little bit different. So rather than build in the canopy, which is kind of the norm, we decided, well, let's build some zip lines that are up above it, so you take in these fantastic views, and quite uniquely, they're in pairs. So rather than a solo experience, when you zip with us, it's a social experience. You zip side by side with a buddy. The zip lines get a bit higher and a bit faster as they go. About 220 metres long each one, so they're quite big. And I think one of the key things is there's no age limits to this. So we've got some minimum and maximum weights, but so far our youngest zip was a 4-year-old and our oldest was a 95-year-old.
Gavin, EcoZip are kaitiaki. They do a lot for conservation and sustainability. Tell us about some of the work you're doing in that space.
When we took the land over 10 years ago, the forest down there, which is a site of environmental significance, was a real mess. It was choked with weeds, it was full of predators, the bird life had been decimated. So we've set about a program of restoring that. So over 10 years, we've had this program of weed and pest eradication and native tree planting. And the objective and what we're doing here is we're trying to restore this forest to how it might have looked about 150 years ago when Auckland was first being settled.
You do a lot of work and packages with the other operators on the island here. Tell us about some of those partnerships.
We've got products where you can come out and zip with us in the morning and then have a lovely lunch and go off and do a wine tour around the island. Or one of the ones that's proving really popular at the minute, the airfield, the island's little grass strip, is only 300 metres over there. So you can zip with us in the morning, you then have a lovely 3-course lunch at a local winery, and then you fly off and you do a 20-minute scenic flight around the island.
A full day adventure.
It is, yeah, it really is.
So should we go and do an EcoZip?
Yeah, let's get you some gear and let's go and have some fun.
Brilliant.
Come with me.
Take care, Gavin. That was chur.
Oh, it's brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Well, whānau, that was our little tiki tour of Tāmaki Makaurau. I hope you guys had a great time. I most certainly did. I'm going to leave you with a whakatauki today. Waiho I te toipoto, kaua I te toirua. Let us stay close together and not far apart. Mā te wā.